What up, world? Let me just start from the top. This is a story about your boy, Challz Brown, CEO of CLBMG, an MC, a promoter, just an all-around entrepreneur. I've been involved with some of the dopest shows, with some of the illest MCs.
We back, CLBMG, your boy Chuckwick Ills, aka Challz Brown. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We great double time these videos, get them out quicker. I got a lot of stories. I got one right for you right now. Juelz Santana. Again, these are stories that's basically stuff that I did in my life as a promoter. I do a lot of things, but one of my hats I wear as a promoter. Audio, liquor, entertainment, CLBMG. And so you can jump right into it. Juelz Santana, Dipset. Y'all know who he is. I don't know if you're familiar with Love and Hip Hop. His baby mom is on there. Well, she was on there back in the day. It's I believe it's Kimbella, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Juelz got mad hits. He run with Jim Jones, Lil Wayne. He's done a lot for the culture. A lot of good music came out of that camp. So let me keep it smooth. So with this particular event, this was at Lupo's, which is probably the outside of the Dunkin' Donuts Center, probably the biggest performance venue in this state.
Hey, it's your boy Juelz Santana. Is going down Lupo's March 29th, Rhode Island. Make sure you're in the building, God willing, baby. Woo, you don't want to miss this.
Lupo's, aka the Roxy, holds a couple thousand people, and I've done a couple events there, and it is what it is. So this actually wasn't my event, but by the end of the night, it turned out to end up being my event based on how things went down. A lot of stuff I touch once I start promoting it, people think it's 100% mine. And inside knowledge, a lot of people, some guys don't even want to have me help them promote, because then it'll seem like it's mine. It'll take their shine. So, believe it or not, some dudes feel like the shine is important. So they may need to call me. I've heard of dudes doing events, should have called me, that I'm plugged in, and they was like, they rather do the event themselves and risk losing than put me on it and then I steal the shine. Which I don't steal shine. I try to give shine to the whole event. I'll never say it's my event if it's not my event. If I'm brought in, I get brought in different capacities. So sometimes I'm a promoter, sometimes I am public relations, sometimes I'm doing the venue, I'm securing the venue, or all three, doing online stuff, things of that nature, securing the artists, things of that nature. So this particular time, I was brought in by a cat that's he's here. He's been doing a lot of big things. Young cat, he's been doing big things for quite some time. And when he get these big things, he normally hits me up when it's my lane. So something like this is my lane. So he hit me up saying, I'm bringing Juelz. Do you want to get involved with it? I got everything lined up. All I need to know is, do you want to put some artists on it? Do you want to help promote? What capacity do you want to be involved? So I was like, cool, I'm involved in all capacities. What I do, I can help generate some income for the event, and I can generate buzz for the event. An event this big, even though Juelz is a hot name, but Juelz at the time, this was a couple years ago, I want to say 2013, this was about 3 years ago. Juelz hadn't had a lot of new stuff. I think he was geared to drop a new mixtape, or he had dropped a new mixtape, but it was trying to get the buzz up. And that's a show where you're pulling teeth, you're starting from the bottom, trying to say, nah, come out, this guy's hot, come and see him again, he's back, blah, blah, blah. So that's what this event was. It was, yes, he's hot, but we need the streets, we need to plug it in to make it even hotter than it's supposed to be. So that means that word that some of y'all don't like is openers, and openers are a necessary evil. So I was brought in to secure openers and also promote the event and make the event be, you know, a little more successful. So my first instinct is to do a contest. I was working one of the clubs at the time. I think it was Ultra. We was doing Ultra, so I was like, let's do a contest at Ultra, because they had a night. They had some slow nights, and they wanted me. They were trying to figure out what to do. Legit went down to Ultra on one of their slow nights where I meant to meet with the guy. They were like, it's slow in here, and literally was 2 people in there. It was like a Thursday, like a Wednesday or Thursday. It was nothing. It was 2 people. The DJ's playing to 2 people. Once I started bringing my hip hop nights down there, on a Wednesday night, we was doing 200-300 people on a Wednesday night, just off some hip hop local acts. So that's what we can bring to a venue that needs some type of pub. And then we end up doing Freeway down there and some other stuff, you know, whatever. So I did the open for Juelz Santana contest at Ultra. So people was hitting me up, blah blah, start getting the buzz going, things of that nature. The night of the contest, we had massive turnout. It was so hectic in there that it was all kinds of people. I had guys that was like mad. You had one extreme to the other. You had weirdos and thugs and effeminate guys and straight backpack rap. You had every kind of rapper trying to open for Juelz. And for some reason, this night it got real volatile, and some dude in the front said something to the dude's girl, and it just all out brawl, just boombastic. It just went nuts in there, and it kind of hurt me at this venue, because a lot of people that had just started really rocking with me and this certain venue was like, I'm never coming back here, because this brawl was so massive. It literally shut down the event. I mean, we kept it going, but at that point, by the time the brawl got so ridiculous that we lost mad time, and you know, it just hurt everything. So that contest, it was a winner came out of that, but I had to do another one. So we did the second one at the Met. Another smash. That one was nuts, even more nuts. But there was no conflict at that one. Everybody apologized or what have you. I mean, sometimes you put too much angst in one room, and then you get too many things going on, especially when the liquor, and that's what happens sometimes. So we got past that brawl. We did the second one. It was a smash event, blah, blah, blah. So the 2 winners were chosen from that, and these 2 winners were given, I don't remember how much time, but either 10 to 15 minutes on the stage to open for Juelz. So the young cat that I was working the show with, it was not my show, it was his event. So I was like, I had to pay him for those slots for those people. So I went and paid him for those slots, and I continued to promote the event, the Juelz Santana event. This is part of the game. These events got to generate a certain amount of money, and therefore you have to be accountable for that money. Even if you got investors, your investors don't want to hear, you know, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. So I only was responsible for the 2 openers of my 2 contests. He had his other openers. So going forward, so we got tickets. I gave them to the openers or what have you. They never paid $1 for anything, because that was on me, because I did the contest. So at that point, the show was lined up. We would stay in contact, Juelz, this and that, blah, blah. And I had a lot of other shows going at the same time. So I really was doing, my hands in everything. So once I got closer to the Juelz event, I started to focus more on it and started trying to figure out, okay, what's this, what's that? And, you know, as it got closer, I started seeing that, you know, who was on it, the DJ that was on it, the host that was on it. I knew everybody already anyway. So let's skip ahead, fast forward. After all I said and done, come to the night of the event. this is where it gets interesting. So, night of the event, place is completely packed. I get there, well, before it's completely packed. But before we even start the show, we're looking around for the young cat that is doing the show with me. I saw him at sound check, but now it's 2-3 hours later. He's nowhere to be found. Everybody's like, where is he? So I don't know where he's at. No one knows where he's at. So it's getting later and later. So it's like, we got to start the show. I don't know where this cat's at, whatever. So then I get the lineup. There's this lineup and people are checking in, saying I'm here, I'm there, da da da. Everybody wants to know where they're going. So I'm end up starting to take this show over because there is no one here to take this show over. All of a sudden, I'm running this show. That ain't even my show. So, but that's me. If my name is anywhere involved with it, I'm gonna take it over. So it starts getting where we start the show. One opener goes up. The people are responsive. They okay, that's cool. A second opener goes up. The people are responsive. Okay, all right. Third opener goes up, and it's starting to feel like, all right, what's up with these openers? You know, it's one of them events where it's not feeling like it's not feeling like a Juelz show. It's starting to feel like it's an open mic or something. So you know what I'm saying? Because it's all these openers all over the place, and which is, you know, I'm trying to get away from that, and that's one of the things that's hurting the game. You know what I'm saying? It's hurting the game to a degree because it should be much more selective to a degree, and I'll be the first to tell you that it needs to be more selection with the openers, or at least when I was younger, they would make us rehearse, and they would make us, when I was doing shows back in the day, the promoter of any event would have also rehearsal space and would make you fine-tune your show so that it went smooth. But this one, people were coming in late and da-da-da, and so whatever. So then it's getting to the point where it's 7-8 openers, which I had no knowledge that this was going to happen. I only put on 2 openers. Once it gets to 10, 11 openers, that's when you're losing your crowd. So, long story short, the crowd starts getting fidgety. They start like, we want Juelz, what the fuck is this? Mind you, Juelz ain't even there yet. Juelz ain't there yet. So, the crowd's getting fidgety. We want Juelz, what's going on? So, the DJ don't know what's going on. The host don't know what's going on. It's just like whoever comes up, if your name's on this list, you can rap. It started getting to the point where the artists start feeling that it's getting fidgety and they want to go. They don't want to wait 3 acts let down. They want to go now before this room starts getting nuts. So the room starts getting fidgety. They start getting like, yo, what's going on, blah, blah. And it gets so bad that this one cat, this young cat, I believe Lil Jeff goes up. He's about to go up. And they legit start to literally boo. Like, it's getting so crazy because it's so unorganized because it's no one there to tell me who's this, who's that, da-da-da. So you letting the inmates run the show. So I'm trying to do my best with this list that they done compiled, and I don't know what's going on. So it's starting to get unorganized. So these people start booing this kid. So what I do is I grab the mic and I'm like, hold up all this noise. It's like a couple thousand people in there. I'm like, yo, these are local cats. They're trying to make it just like you trying to make it. Whatever you're trying to do in your life, this is their vision. This is their dream. They're here because they're trying to be something better than what they are right now. They're not asking you for $10 or $40 or anything. All they're asking you for is to give them a little bit of time on the stage so that they can try to be something better. And don't wait till they're on BT or whatever, and then you want to follow them and say they hot, blah, blah. You got a chance right now to support this man right now. He's from your city. This ain't no outsider. He's from your city. And he's trying to do his thing to be on TV with Drake and Lil Wayne, all these other people that you're running and paying $100 to see. So give this man some respect. And everybody in the crowd started clapping like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Blah. After that little speech soliloquy, I was like, now make some noise for Lil Jeff. They start going nuts. They start screaming and stuff for Lil Jeff. And believe it or not, Jeff put on a good show. Like, it literally was a good show. Like, he had, I think some dude came on and was singing with him, and he was going back and forth on the stage. He was mobile. He made a really good event. The girls was like very pleased with what he did because there was a lot of females in the front. And at that point, it had started to get hectic backstage. The DJ was like, you know what, bro? This is getting crazy. I'm out of here. DJ dipped, bounced. The host was like, you know what, bro? I'm out of here. Host bounced. Mind you, I'm not the host. I'm not the host of this. So this is crazy. So now I am the host. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave this dude hanging. I'm not gonna leave this artist hanging. So I'm gonna line them up. I was telling dudes like this: you go now or you don't go. You go next, you next, I did him, you. If you go now or don't go at all. As simple as that. Because there was a lot of barking, bicking back. I want to go, nah, I'm supposed to go before Juelz. I said, you could try to do that, but the way it's looking, you might not get on at all. So then the dudes was like, all right, I'll go now. So dudes was going next, blah, blah, blah. I knocked them all out. Next thing you know, everybody's like, where's Juelz? Where's Juelz? Juelz was still on the way. Apparently he was almost there, what have you. Whoever was the backup DJ was still there or whatever. So we got all the openers up. We're playing music. We get the word Juelz is in the parking lot. He's ready now. It's running late, but he's ready now. So we're like, all right, let's go. Clear the stage, y'all. It's like 100 people up on the stage. Clear the stage, y'all. Let's go. So he comes. They clear the stage. Yo, make some noise. Juelz. And if y'all on the stage, he ain't gonna come out till the stage is clear. Whatever. So they clear the stage. That shit ain't matter. Cause as soon as he came on the stage, everybody came right back on the stage. It was about 50, if you go find a video, it's 50, 60 people out there on stage. But he didn't care, he just started rapping and, you know, he was doing his thing. The crowd turned up, went nuts. A fight broke out and he was like, yo, just chill with that. They had to cut the lights on. They was like, yo, just chill with that. Like, yo, we here to party, blah, blah. Yo, just save that for the streets or whatever he said. Then the lights went back out. They kept it going. They got the guys out there, whoever's fighting. It looked like some artists that had opened this shit. But it is what it is. So then after that happened, during the set, some dude in the crowd throws a beer up on the stage. Long story short, after the event, I end up towards the end of the event, as this guy's still rapping, I end up seeing the two investors. It was investors involved with this event. So I see their face and they don't look happy at all because my man still wasn't there. For whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but he didn't make it to the event. Something happened personally in his life. I still don't know what happened. So once that happened, they wasn't looking too happy, but Juelz rapped, so apparently he must got paid. It looked like in the naked eye, it may have been a lot of miscommunication and a lot of things wasn't whatever, but end of the day, Juelz rapped. I was never supposed to receive any monetary thing from these investors, so I didn't have anything. I wasn't looking for anything at the end of this show. I had already did what I needed to do on my end, so I was straight. So I don't know what I don't know if they lost, I don't know what happened, but I do know that Lupo's is a very expensive venue and Juelz is a very expensive act. So I'm going to gamble and say that it was a very expensive night for those two guys, because I haven't seen them guys again doing any type of thing of this nature in this capacity. They could be doing it every single week as far as I know, but I don't know. So it is what it is. But end of the day, that was another event that happened, that I was a part of. CLBMG, another how it really happened, just for the inside knowledge, inside information, things that you may not know, that you may thought was interesting. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe. I'm about to double time these videos. We gonna get busy. All right, holla at you. Peace.
Fucking hands up one time. We gonna act like it's a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Like we got some champagne out here and all that. That's what we gonna do. We gonna party for a second. It's what I call like my slight little interlude. Let's go, Tony. Hey! Sit down. I know she here. Give it. I ain't trying to take it. See you without no shirt. What up? Man, we pop champagne in a damn big chain. Spraying in the air, making champagne rain. Buckets high, keep the champagne cool. When we got a body, see the damn thing move. It's no sex in the champagne room. Baby, I'll break all rules. She bring it in, I'll break all rules. See me and me up here, wanna break all rules. When she with me, I bet she fake it. When she with me, she like it, she never fake it. See you, 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 see you. She made it. I need help. I need help. One time. Put your fingers in the air one time. Let's go.